Akure, the Ondo State capital, played host to other states from the Southwest, and the House of Representative Committee on Constitutional Review on public hearing held at the International Culture and Event Center Dome on Tuesday. While declaring the occasion open, the Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu SAN, represented by his deputy Lucky Ayedatiwa, said that the time has come for the federal government to do the needful by being conscious of the suspicious mood of Nigerians, which have resulted to insecurity and other social vices, and said it should be looked into.
Constitutional review is a very important assignment which must be undertaken with all seriousness. That's why we are gathered here. All segments of the society for which the document is being prepared must be availed the opportunity to participate actively in the process which leads to the emergence of this new compendium. All issues which excite distrust and suspicions must be looked into dispassionately. Nobody must be shut out. Everybody must be carried along. All must be treated equally. All decisions must be anchored on the principles of equity, fairness, and justice. Must be extremely conscious of the current mood prevailing in the entire country.
The governor said further that it is high time cost of governance is reduced and give room for the devolution of power so as to allow each state controls their resources in order to end the imbalances. He concluded his speech by saying that a unicameral legislature should be introduced and scrap the Senate.
We want to see a constitution that will enhance the performance of public office holders at all levels. It is possible to have a government that will serve the people in deed and in truth. The law of the land must aid this realistic expectation. We must reduce the cost of governance and shift attention to service delivery in this trying period. The state should control the mineral resources within their territories and pay taxes to the federal government. Each region must be allowed to exploit its potentials for the maximum benefits of inhabitants. Taxes payable to the federal government should be on the basis of agreements. No state should be a parasite on the rest of the other states. The country may consider dropping the current bicameral structure of the National Assembly and adopt unicameral legislature.
Meanwhile, the chairman Southwest Committee of the Review, Honorable Peter Ohiozeje, representing Akeredolu in Edo State, who is also the deputy House leader of the House of Representatives, said that the purpose of review is to bring governance to the people and enhance our coexistence in a practical form that will make everybody exist in peace and harmony in the country.
Mr. Governor, you will agree with me that the present state of affairs in this country today, many people believe very strongly that the way forward, the way out of this situation that we currently find ourselves in the country is to look at the very basis for our coexistence as a nation. To look at the rules governing our social contracts with a view bringing about practical changes that will enable us to continue to exist as one united nation on terms and conditions that are acceptable to Nigerian people, upon which we can continue to exist in peace and harmony, and to also be able to bring about prosperity and progress to our nation.
He said further that the process will look into matters concerning local government, participation of women in governance, devolution of power, and creation of more local governments. He, however, concluded that the constitution that will meet the desire of the people will be given and promised that all said shall be given necessary consideration.
Your Excellency, I want to assure you that the mandate that was given to us by the House through the chairman of the Special Constitutional Review Committee, who happens to be the Deputy Speaker of the House, is to allow everybody to make this contribution, and then which we shall take back and make sure, we properly consider and make part of the eventual outcome of whatever we are doing. Our desire is to produce a constitution that meets the expectation of Nigerian people.
Also, the traditional rulers in the state were in attendance to contribute to the development of the country. Speaking on behalf of the traditional rulers, the Olubaka Foka, Oba Adebori Adeleye, who stood in for the chairman of the Council of Obas in the state, the Olubu of Ugbo Kingdom, said the purpose of reviewing must be fulfilled and carried out for equity and justice. From Akure, Temitope Adedeji reporting for Kaftan TV News.